Hello, and welcome back to
Zak and Buzz's
31 Days of Horror! Where we take a look at 31 titles over the course of the Halloween season to give you a few horror movie recommendations that you possibly might not have seen.
And today's wonderful treat is... yes, A Company of Wolves.
Yes, this is a really good one. Now, if you haven't seen werewolf movies, and we have seen a fair few, and you can probably tell now by this current list of 31 Days of Horror, we've had a few in there.
I think your headgear might be giving it away.
Really, you think so? I thought it was just that time. The full moon is out.
Yes, well, the Company of Wolves, to some degree, some people might say this is kind of more mainstream, but I don't think a lot of people have actually seen this movie.
Yeah, I think a lot of people make reference to it without having actually watched it in its entirety, because the main thing about this particular movie is the fact that it is very kind of surreal in places.
It's surreal, traditional folklore twisted in, so it's like a fairy tale.
Yes.
It's got lots of different sort of imagery in it. It's got some very well-known actors
incredibly
in it.
stylized. Yeah.
I think the director who did this also did... it's on the back. It was in my head then. Interview with a Vampire.
Interview with a Vampire.
Okay.
I need to see that.
You haven't seen it. You're gonna,
I've seen the sequel.
You're going to admit you haven't seen...
I've seen bits, and I've seen the sequel.
Should we watch that tonight?
Maybe. Can do.
Anyway, Company of Wolves, it's got... I mean, the cover kind of gives it away a little bit, but there is...
It's kind of the highlight of the movie, the transformation.
There is a transformation scene in here that you will not see in any other werewolf movie that I can think of.
And, like, comparatively, we are talking up there on werewolf transformations. This is very grim and gross.
Horrible. That's why it's a horror movie. It's great, and it all revolves a bit, well, pretty much around the whole tale of Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, it's one of those really good adaptations of one of these kind of classic folklore stories.
So if you haven't seen it, go watch it now.
Well, that's the thing. Comparing it to other films on this particular list, I would say, if anything, this is probably the most artsy film we have chosen.
Yeah, well, that's probably why we wanted to chuck it in there, because rather than going for your straight, horror, jump scares, stabbings, and all the rest of it.
You've covered quite a lot there.
You kind of creature features and everything.
Yeah.
This is the most artsy one going
of the lot, yeah.
But it is. If you're a werewolf fan, you've got to see.
Yeah, I feel as if it is kind of lacking, the attention it probably deserves, because
as you say,
it's up there in the werewolf movies.
A lot of people reference it.
Yeah.
But when I ask people, well, what do you think of it? Oh, I haven't watched it. So there you go. So that's why it's in here.
Yeah, definitely watch The Company of Wolves. It is a really good film, and if you can get it on the Steelbook DVD version, there you go, you can get a good view of the front cover now.
Well done.
Excellent.
Yeah, Steelbook.
It looks great on Steelbook, not gonna lie.
Excellent. So there we are. Find it, stick it in your player, watch it now.
Put it on.
It's a great Halloween movie.
And tell us what you think.
Nasty big pointy teeth.
If you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe to this channel and comment below any suggestions of further reviews
you'd like to see.
Ow!
Anyway, have a howling good time.